UFC fans, it's great to be here in Baltimore as we welcome you to the official weigh-ins for UFC 172, Jones versus Teixeira. Tomorrow night, only on pay-per-view, the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world today, Jon Jones, looks to defend his light heavyweight championship for the 7th time against Glover Teixeira. The Brazilian has won 20 straight fights dating back to 2005. And if he can earn number 21 tomorrow night, he will leave the octagon as the new light heavyweight champion. Also at 205, Mr. Wonderful Phil Davis looks to secure his spot as the next to contend for the light heavyweight belt. His opponent, Anthony Rumble Johnson. We'd like to send out a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members and thank our UFC sponsors. Bud Light, here we go. Harley Davidson, the lowrider is back and rides even lower. See all the new motorcycles at HarleyDavidson.com. Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram. Metro PCS, where nationwide 4G LTE is $40 period. Zions Energy, a great tasting, sugar-free performance energy drink that gives you the power to win. The official energy drink of the UFC. And Muscle Farm, fueling athletes safely. And now, to get the official weigh-ins for UFC 172 underway, here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, Baltimore? Welcome to the weigh-ins. Ariane, Brittany, and Vanessa. Dana White, without him, none of this would be possible. Joe Silva, best matchmaker on the planet Earth. Bruce Buffer, voice of the Octagon. And Burt Watson, babysitter to the stars. We got a banging card for you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to kick things off in the bantamweight division. Chris Beal versus Patrick Williams. Mr. Williams. And his opponent, Chris Beal. Spaniard Charlie Brenneman.
$155 and a half.
$155 and a half. And his opponent, Danny Lascar Castillo. $156 for Mr. Castillo. First fight of the night on Fox Sports 1, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Brenneman and Danny Castillo. The next fight takes place in the women's bantamweight division. Jessamine Duke versus Betch Correa. Versus Isaac Valley Flag.
$155 and a half.
$155 and a half from Mr. Valley Flag. And his opponent, MMA legend Takanori
155 and a half.
155 and a half for the Fireball Kid. Isaac Valley Flag and Takanori Gomi, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the Flyweight division. Joseph Benavidez versus Timothy Elliott. from Mr. Miller. Outstanding lightweight action, ladies and gentlemen. Yancy Medeiros and Jim Miller. Next we move to the co-main event of the evening. Phil, Mr. Wonderful Davis versus Anthony Rumble Johnson. You gave me the wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, correction. Middleweight division. Luke Rockhold versus Tim the Barbarian Bosch.
I used to train with Chuck Liddell when he won the belt, and when Chuck won the title and I grabbed his belt and I hold it and I was like, yeah man, maybe one day I can have one of those too. Well, the last time I lost was 2005, and every time I win it's better because I know I'm getting closer and closer to my dream. I am ready. I'm ready for the title.
There's a lot of pressure that goes into being the light heavyweight champion of the UFC, but I feel as if it was too much for me, I would have never made it this far in the first place. I've had a lot of goals in this sport, and the biggest one is just to be remembered as the greatest of all time. It motivates me to never be defeated.
Jon Jones is one of the greatest talents we've ever seen inside the octagon. But Glover Teixeira might be the most dangerous fighter he has ever faced his entire career. He's undefeated for nearly a decade. He's won 20 fights in a row with 13 career knockouts. Glover Teixeira is a serious threat to Jon Jones' title.
I've faced a lot of guys who are similar to Glover, but I'm pretty positive he hasn't faced anyone like me as far as speed, reach, athleticism, versatility, strength. I could keep going.
Jones! He is a complete MMA fighter.
I can't worry too much about Jones. Jones is gonna have to worry about my power and my skills, not me worrying about him. If I hit him with a good punch, he's gonna go down, man. I just want to become world champion, so I'm going to go over there and I'm going to finish this guy.
I'm going out there with a mindset of domination. I see myself with my hands raised and I have a one more world title under my belt, but there's no way it won't happen.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for all the marbles, introducing the challenger, Glover Teixeira! For the challenger! And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Jon "Bones" Jones! Let's go, baby! Glover Teixeira. Glover, the biggest fight of your career is tomorrow night. Give us your thoughts on Jon Jones as an opponent and what's going to go down tomorrow night.
He's a great fighter. He's got all the tools. He's a great champion. I'm going to take that belt away from him tomorrow.
I can't wait to see you try. Good luck to you, sir. All right, I'm here with the champion, Jon Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Jon, this is another high-profile championship bout for you. Give us your thoughts on Glover and what tomorrow night means.
Wanted to make a quick shout out to the United States military. Thanks for serving, guys. We love you guys. Tomorrow night, UFC 172. Hey, guys, shout out to Black and Purple, those Ravens in Baltimore. Yes. Just want to say I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here. Tomorrow night, I'm going for another world title. And I just appreciate all you guys' support. I'm going to give it my best, and I'm predicting a victory.
John Jones, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you all tomorrow night. Thank you very much for coming out.
This fight is an opportunity to display greatness. I want to be remembered as one of the greatest fighters to ever live.
He might be the greatest talent that we've ever seen in the UFC. He's amazing. Now here's the big question. What now? Oh! He hurt him! Glover Teixeira is a killer. Unbeaten now in 20 fights. John Jones' title may be in